Welcome to Module 1, Purpose and Design of the Weapons Storage Area by Richard Hazen. The objective of this module is to familiarize you with the purpose for having a weapons storage area and to learn its basic design. I can guarantee you that the WSA at your first assignment will have a different layout than the one we discuss here, but they will all have the same function and requirements to secure them. Upon completion of this module, you'll be able to state the purpose and basic design of the weapons storage area. Before you continue on with this presentation, make sure you have read and completed the questions in Unit 1, Purpose and Design of the Weapons Storage Area, so you have a better understanding of what we're talking about. The purpose of the weapons storage area is to protect nuclear weapon systems and its associated equipment from harm. We also refer to nuclear weapon systems as sensitive, and you must also understand that as an official stance working for the military, you can neither confirm nor deny the presence of nuclear weapons on a site. Weapons storage areas are also used to protect one-of-a-kind, expensive, or non-nuclear sensitive equipment that the government deems necessary to give its highest protection capable. Also, the weapons storage area is used to store sensitive systems and to perform maintenance on such systems in a protected area. To provide additional protection, the weapons storage areas are normally located near one end of the airfield but far away from the normal base population. As stated earlier, although the WSA is set up differently at each base, they all have the same basic security requirements. Let's go over those requirements now. The most visible part of the weapons storage area security program is the fence line. There are actually two fences that must meet prescribed height and other security requirements surrounding the entire WSA. Additionally, each fence has a few rows of barbed wire on top to discourage someone from trying to climb over them. Also, the fence lines are separated by quite a few feet to make it almost impossible for someone to lay an object over the top of both fences to gain access to the interior of the WSA. Although the fence line may be the most visible of the weapons storage area security program, the entry control point, or ECP, has to be the most intimidating part of the program. The ECP is the only entrance into the WSA. Since there are two fence lines, there are two personal access gates and two vehicle access gates. However, only one of those gates are opened at a time, so no one has an unobstructed access to the WSA. The tallest building within the weapons storage area is a security tower. From the top of the tower, security forces personnel can see not only the entire portion of the interior of the WSA, but they also have an unobstructed view of the surrounding landscape of the exterior of the WSA. There are several facilities within the WSA. The largest of those facilities is the Integrated Maintenance Facility, or IMF. Inside the IMF, maintenance personnel perform a number of actions, such as performing electrical checkout of the weapon systems and loading them onto the launch control systems that will either go on top of an intercontinental ballistic missile or on an aircraft. Once a weapon system has been verified by maintenance personnel to be in operational condition, it's placed in the storage facility. The storage facility is normally close by the IMF and will stay there until the weapon system is ready to have its sensitive munitions installed. After the sensitive munition is installed in a weapon system, it is stored in an extremely secure igloo. Within the WSA, there are numerous igloos that have quite a few feet of dirt on top of the extremely strong concrete ceiling. They can withstand a direct hit of a bomb and still protect the weapon system stored inside them. The weapons will stay inside the igloos until they need to be loaded onto an aircraft or missile or moved into the IMF for periodic maintenance. In order to move the weapons from the IMF to the storage area or igloos, extremely strong roads have been built within the WSA. These roads are capable of handling in excess of 100,000 pounds of force. Why is that? Because once the weapons are installed on their delivery systems, the entire package is extremely heavy. Normal strength concrete would quickly crumble under the weight of these items. Therefore, the roads within the WSA are overbuilt to ensure the weapons can be safely transported on an infrastructure that will not fail. The parking lots in the WSA are located at least 25 meters away from the facilities. This security feature has been implemented to protect the facility's ammunition from an explosive device detonation. Security Forces personnel quickly respond to any vehicle that is in a restricted area or is parked too close to a building, so make sure you follow all vehicle regulations at all times while you're working inside the WSA. Let's take a quick look at how the parts of the WSA are put together. This is just a drawing, but it'll give you an idea of how the WSA is designed. The first item is a double fence line. As you can see, it surrounds the entire WSA and was developed to make it extremely difficult for an intruder to quickly access the WSA. It will take quite an effort to covertly cross both lines. Next is the Entry Control Point, or ECP. In this drawing you can see the two sets of gates for personnel and vehicle access. The ECP is controlled by Security Forces personnel. There are set procedures for going through the ECP, and that will be discussed in Module 3. The tallest building within the WSA is the security tower. From this tower, Security Forces personnel have a bird's eye view of the entire WSA and its surrounding landscape outside the fence line. They also monitor all facility alarms from this tower. The largest facility within the weapons storage area is the Integrated Maintenance Facility, or IMF. This is where the majority of all maintenance actions are completed on the weapon systems. Close by the IMF is a storage facility. This is where weapon systems are stored until the warheads are installed. Once a warhead is installed, the weapon system is stored in one of the numerous igloos located within the weapons storage area. Of course, in order to move the weapon systems, you must have extremely strong roads within the WSA to ensure they are transported safely. Finally, the parking lots within the WSA are located at least 25 meters away from any of the facilities to protect them from an explosion from a bomb. As a review, weapons storage areas exist to protect our nation's sensitive weapon systems, and they are also used to store sensitive weapons and provide a secure area for maintenance. WSAs are usually located near the airfield but far away from normal base population. Basic design of the WSA includes fences, entry control point, security tower, storage and maintenance facilities, roads, and parking lots. Now that you are familiar with the purpose and design of the WSA, you need to post your answer on the blog to the following question. Why do you think it's necessary to have a weapon storage area? It is now time to complete the quiz. Please click on the link on the module page, and remember you have 2 attempts to score a 70% or higher on the quiz. If you have any questions, let me know. With the successful completion of your quiz, you should now be able to state the purpose and design of the weapon storage area. Now you'll have to be able to understand the basics of weapon storage area security. Please continue to Module 2.